Hello future CAs, welcome back to my channel again, your one-stop guide for everything related to CA exams. If you are new here, I am Pooja, a chartered accountant. I have an experience of working for Ernst & Young and KPMG, and I help CA aspirants like you succeed with practical tips, strategies and support. So guys, preparing for CA Foundation January 2026 along with regular college or classes can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'll share a detailed study and revision planner designed to balance both without stress so you can stay consistent and confident on your journey. Guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Every subscription works like a motivation for me and it also makes my day. So this is the outline of the study plan. So basically this is a 2.5 month study plan. So most of you might be having regular college or even CA foundation classes as well. In this plan we'll see as to how along with your regular classes or the regular college that you're going, how you can manage for the CA foundation exam in January 2026. So from 27th October the plan is starting and there are two parts basically for this plan. So first we'll discuss the part 1. So part 1 is from 27th October to 14th December, 49 days. That is for 7 weeks. And suppose you are having foundation classes or regular college for 7 hours, then you can do self-study 4 hours per day. This 4 hours also you can divide, like 2 hours you can keep in the morning before you go for your classes or college and 2 hours after you come back in the evening. So suppose if you are having classes for less hours like 5 hours, then you can increase this self-study time to 6 hours and 3 hours you can keep in the morning and 3 hours you can keep in the evening, like that. So you can customize this as per your needs. So now suppose you are having your classes for more than 7 hours. Take you have it for 8 hours or 9 hours. Then you can reduce the self-study time to maybe 3 hours per day. But it is important to do self-study at least for few hours. And you can break the timing, like half you can keep in the morning and half you can keep in the evening. So now let's see week by week what will be the study plan. So totally part 1 we have 7 weeks here. So first week number 1, which will be from 27th October to 2nd November. Here Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Here you will be studying accounting. And then Thursday, Friday and Saturday you will be studying business economics. So this is one option, or another option is like suppose you're studying 4 hours per day and 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening. So maybe morning you can keep accounting and evening economics. That way also you can do. Or 3 days you can keep for accounting and 3 days for economics. Like that also you can do. Now for 2nd November, which is a Sunday. So most of this time Sunday college you might have holiday. But if you are going for foundation classes, there are chances that you might have classes for whole day. So it depends. If Sunday, if you have holiday, you can spend time by revising whatever you have studied throughout the week. But suppose if you are having foundation classes and you don't have much time on that day, maybe what you can do is you can revise a little bit and you can also prepare notes for whatever you have studied during that week. Like for accounting and business economics, you can note down some important formulas or some important concepts. You can make short notes of that. These short notes will come handy later on for revision purpose. Of course, for revision, Saransh is also available, which is there on the BOS Knowledge Portal. However, if you prepare your own handwritten notes, that will always be helpful. So this is the schedule for week number 1. Now let's go ahead with week number 2. So week number 2, which is from 3rd November to 9th November. So Monday to Wednesday, you can study business law. And then Thursday to Saturday, you can study quantitative aptitude. In this also same way, two options. Either you can study Monday to Wednesday fully business law, or you can keep half morning business law, evening quantitative aptitude. That way also you can do throughout the week. And Sunday for all the 7 weeks, the plan is consistent depending on your timing, like how much ever time you have left. Either you can revise or you can prepare notes, or by chance you have more time left, you can study something new also. So you can customize as per your requirement. So now we'll see the week number 3. So basically what we'll be doing is every week we'll be changing the subjects, because we know that the passing criteria is like 50% aggregate we should get. So 40 marks is passing for each subject, but in aggregate we should get 50% in each subject, right? So it is important that we start studying all the subject, and each subject should be covered in equal proportion. That's why every week we'll try to change the subjects. So now let's see for week number 3, which is from 10 November to 16 November. So here again, Monday to Wednesday, you will be studying accounting, and Thursday to Saturday, you will be studying business economics, and Sunday it's the same thing. So all Sundays we have kept same revision, preparing notes. Now let's see week number 4. So here Monday to Wednesday, you can study business law. Then Thursday to Saturday, you will study quantitative aptitude. And then Sunday again same. So week number 4 will be from 17th November to 23rd November. So now let's see week 5 and 6. We'll see both of these together. So week number 5 is from 24th November to 30th November. So Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, you will be studying accounting again. So every week we are changing the subject. Alternative week, different subjects. Thursday to Saturday, economics, and Sunday again same. Revision or preparing notes. Now let's see week number 6. So week number 6 is from 1st December to 7th December. So here Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday will be business law. Thursday, Friday and Saturday will be quantitative aptitude, and Sunday we have kept again for revision. So this way 6 weeks you will try to cover all the subjects how much ever possible. Next we'll see week number 7. So mostly by mid of December, I think all of your classes will be getting completed, right? So this week, in case you have extended CA Foundation classes, you might not have much time to study. In case you find time to study, whichever subject, whatever chapters are pending, you can keep that for each of the days and you can study. And in case you do not find time, and only little time is left, that time you can just revise what you have done throughout this entire 1.5 month. So I hope you all are noting down this plan simultaneously. So from 27th October to 5th December, almost 7 weeks, that is 1.5 months. So during these days, you will be attending classes, plus you will be doing your self-study. Now we'll go to the second part of the study plan. So second part of the study plan is where your complete self-study begins. So here 34 days, that is almost 1 month, you will be dedicating for self-study. So from 15 December to 17 January, the exams are starting from 18 January. This is the 34 days. So let's see how you will be utilizing these 34 days for self-study. So here we have 5 slots, and out of that, slot number 1 to slot number 4 is for 3 hours each, and slot number 5, which is the last slot, is for 1.5 hours. So now let's see the timing of each of these slots. So slot 1 is from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Slot 2 is from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Slot 3 is from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Slot 4 is from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So slot number 5 is from 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you can customize these timings. So in case you like to study in different timing, you can keep the slots accordingly. However, keep one thing in mind. Ensure you keep sufficient break between each of the slot. Otherwise, we might get bored, right? Studying continuously. And also during your study leave also, ensure you keep 6 to 7 hours of sleeping time, because if you sleep well, your mind will be fresh and you will also be healthy and energetic, and you can concentrate better on the studies. So this way we have kept the slot. Now one more thing what we have done is this fifth study slot, which is of 1.5 hours. For all the 34 days we have kept this consistent. Let's see what this is. So this fifth study slot we have kept for practicing revision test papers, previous year papers, model test papers and MCQ. For MCQ will be for quantitative aptitude and economics only. However, other things will be for all the subjects. So MCQ you can practice for these two subjects from the study material, then from model test paper RTP, and then in the BOS knowledge portal when you log in there is a MCQ portal. So you can practice the MCQ from there also. Apart from all these sources, previously I have made a video where I have discussed about different sources from where you can practice MCQ. So you can go through that video and practice MCQ from all those sources. I will add that video to the end screen so you can watch it from there. So now let's decode this study plan. So this last 34 days is very important. So from 15 December to 17 December, the first 3 days. So basically actually you might be studying first time or this might be a revision also. Because in 7 weeks time along with your tuitions you would have already completed one round of study. So you will be revising here actually in the last 34 days. So here you will revise business economics and accounting. So in slot 1 and 4, business economics, and in slot 2 and 3, you will study accounting. However, if you are studying for the first time also, you can follow this study plan. Suppose any of you are fully busy with your college and you get time only for the last 1 month, you can still follow this study plan. Then from 18 December to 28 December, the next 3 days, here you will study business law and quantitative aptitude. In slot 1 and slot 4 business law, and in slot 2 and 3 quantitative aptitude. So from the starting itself if we see, accounting and economics we have grouped together. So economics is a like MCQ based paper and accounting will be a descriptive paper. And here again we have grouped business law and quantitative aptitude. Same way quantitative aptitude is a MCQ based or objective paper and business law is a descriptive paper. Suppose if you have finished studying in the first 7 weeks and here you are revising. So while revising what you can do is first you can see the section wise weightages in the BOS knowledge portal, and first you can revise the chapter with the highest weightage and then you can revise the other chapters. However, ensure that you study all the chapters, and in case you are studying for the first time and you want to know in which order you should be studying, so for that also a separate video has been already made. I will add that also to the end screen so you can watch it from there. Now let's go ahead with this plan. From 21st December to 23rd December, the next 3 days. So here you will be studying business economics and accounting. In slot 1 and 4 you will study economics, and in slot 2 and 3 you will study accounting. Then from 24th to 26th December, here you will study business law and quantitative aptitude. In slot 1 and 4 you will study business law, and in slot 2 and 3 you will study quantitative aptitude. Then from 27th December to 30th December, in slot number 1 and 2 you will revise each of the subjects. That is on 27th you will revise accounting, 28th you will revise business law and so on. Then in slot number 3, which is same as the exam time, so here you will be attempting the mock test paper series 1. So for mock test paper we have kept the same time as exam time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So throughout the last 34 days, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. you will either be studying or you will be attempting the mock test paper. So this is the same time as the exam time. So in the exam time, if you are regularly studying or attempting mock test paper, on the real exam day, you will not feel sleepy as well. So while attempting mock test paper, you have to simulate the exam-like condition. That is, you should sit in a separate room, ensure there is no disturbance or distraction. and don't refer any study material. Try to write the exam in within 3 hours time and present the answer in same way like you do it in the exam. So whatever rules you follow in the exam, you can follow the same rules while attempting this mock test paper. Then in slot number 4, after you complete the mock test paper, you have to analyze your answers of the mock test paper. So just writing mock test paper won't be sufficient. After every mock test paper, ICAI will host the answers also on the BOS website. So just download that answer and check with your answer what error you have done, which all areas you can improve. Whether you have to improve on conceptual clarity, whether you have to improve your presentation skills, whether there were any questions from any chapter that you did not study at all, or whether you need to manage your time more efficiently like this. In each of the subject, what errors you have done, right? You can note that down in one place so that in the remaining days which are left for revision, we will try to overcome those errors. We have to learn from the mock test paper errors and we have to try to correct those errors before we go for the real exam. And one more suggestion is like if you do not get time to attempt the mock test paper due to time crunch, like you're still studying and you did not have time to attempt the mock test paper in exam like condition, then don't worry. One more option is at least go through the mock test paper once, just like you're studying any other chapter. So just like you study any other chapter, study the mock test paper once. Then we have 31st December and 1st January. Of course, this is New Year's Eve and New Year, so we have just kept break here. So these 2 days will be your rest days, holiday. And then from 2nd January, again you will be starting with your studies. So now let's see the plan. So 2nd and 3rd January. So here you will study business economics and accounting. In slot 1 and 4, business economics, and in slot 2 and 3, accounting. Then 4th January and 5th January, here you will study business law and quantitative aptitude. In slot 1 and 4, business law, and in slot 2 and 3, quantitative aptitude. Then from 6th January to 9th January, here you will revise each of the subjects in slot 1 and 2. Like on 6th January, accounting, 7th January, business law, and so on. Then in slot number 3, here you will attempt mock test paper series 2. So you have to follow the same rules which we discussed when we discussed about mock test paper 1. And then you have to analyze the mock test paper answer. So when you give the mock test paper 2, you have to see that there is improvement in your marks compared to mock test paper 1. Because after mock test paper 1, whatever remaining time will be there, right, from 2nd January to 5th January, there you will be studying the other chapters other than the ones with highest weightage. Plus whatever errors were there in the mock test paper 1, you will try to work on those errors. So basically in mock test paper 2, your marks should be improved and like your errors also, like there should not be any more errors. However, if you still come across any errors or any more points of improvements, you can note that down because still a couple of days are left. So we can look at those errors in those days. Then 10th and 11th January, here you will study business economics and accounting. In slot 1, business economics, slot 4 also economics, and slot 2 and 3 is for accounting. And then on 12th and 13th January, we have business law and quantitative aptitude. So in slot 1 and 4, business law, and in slot 2 and 3, quantitative aptitude. Then 14th January, so here like for each of the slot, we have kept one subject. Slot 1 economics, slot 2 accounting, slot 3 quantitative aptitude, and slot 4 business law. So if anything else is pending, any chapter is pending or any concept you need to revise, you can do it on 14th January. Then 15th, 16th and 17th, the last 3 days, these last 3 days we have kept for preparing for paper 1 accounting. Because it's always better to start studying early for paper 1 accounting. Because it will boost your confidence and it will build a positive momentum for the other exams as well. And if your first exam goes well, you will be a bit more confident, right, for the other exams. So I hope you all have noted down the study plan till here. So that's the complete planner to manage your CA Foundation January 2026 preparation along with college or classes. Stick to this schedule, stay disciplined, and you'll definitely see the results. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such guidance. All the best for your exams, and I will see you all in the next video.